Coming up on After the Whistle, more District 6 basketball champions are crowned.
Plus, we'll show you some District 6 wrestlers that are on their way to Hershey.
And Penn State men's basketball upsets a potential tournament team. Hello and welcome to After the Whistle. Our crews traveled around the area to bring you coverage of high school basketball, wrestling, and hockey. I'm Julie Nolani.
And I'm Owen Buckles. Penn State's women's hockey hosted the AAHA semifinals this weekend. We'll have more on that and a preview of the Big Ten wrestling tournament at the Bryce Jordan Center. All that and more coming up on After the Whistle. Our game of the week takes us to the Galactic Ice Rink, where Westmont Hilltop made the trip to take on Hollidaysburg in a Laurel Mountain League showdown. In the first period, Westmont Hilltop's Ethan Downey picks up the puck and sends it over to Brett Hoffman, who pushes the puck to the back of the net, opening up scoring. It's only the start of a dominant night for the Hilltoppers.
Who doesn't love a good opening score right there?
Now in the second, Hoffman picked up the puck in his own zone, breaks away to take it all the way down the ice, and seeks it past the goalie to make his shorthanded goal.
Great play right there.
Good play by Hoffman, absolutely. Now we're going to move on just to 2 minutes later. Hollidaysburg's Cole Hartman takes the puck out of the slot and passes it over to Jaden Menser, who sends the puck flying through traffic and over the goalie's head to get on the board. The score now 3-1.
Maybe we can come back here.
Way to sneak it past the goalie there. Now we're going to move on, and it's Westmont Hilltop has it in the attacking zone. The puck is sent to the back and then forward again towards the net. It gets caught up in a battle, but Gunnar Montanaro finds the puck and nudges it to Downey, who makes the goal.
What a fight right there.
Westmont Hilltop will go on to win 5-1 over Hollidaysburg. The Hilltoppers now sit at 13-23, while the Golden Tigers are at 10-7. Our reporter Sean Wood was at Galactic Ice last night, and he has more on the Westmont Hilltops win.
It was a heated night at the rink as Westmont Hilltop and the Hollidaysburg Golden Tigers battled it out for a spot in the LMHL playoffs. With their two leading scorers coming into this game unavailable, the Hilltoppers had to rely on their whole team to overcome their opponents.
It was next man up mentality tonight, and this group stepped up tonight and played an amazing game. Couldn't be prouder of the group tonight.
And the next man did step up as Ethan Downey rallied and led his team with 3 goals to top the Golden Tigers.
A lot of pressure was on his shoulders tonight. Like I said, with the 2 leading scorers out, he needed to step up, and he did. He upped his game, and he got the boys going with a couple early goals, and it was huge for sure.
That energy was palpable. Alongside Downey, his teammate Brett Hoffman scored the other 2 goals, including this long breakaway play. But Hollidaysburg didn't make Westmont Hilltop's hopes for victory come easy, scoring 1 goal courtesy of forward Jaden Menser and overall playing a very physical game. But ultimately, their efforts were no match for the team game that Westmont Hilltop played.
With this victory, Westmont Hilltop secures themselves a place on the road to the playoffs. That's all here at Galactic Ice. Reporting for After the Whistle, I'm Sean Wood.
Coming from the ice to the court, last Friday, Mount Aloysius hosted the District 6 Girls Basketball 3A Championships between Central Cambria and Cambria Heights. Just before tip-off, the Central Cambria student section is getting hyped.
Love the shades.
Definitely showing out. Starting off midway through the first quarter, Central Cambria's Elena Long goes in for the tough and one basket.
But he could push through the contact there.
And great steal. Cambria Heights was not backing down from contact either, though. Midway through the second quarter, Julia Karlheim receives the pass and finishes through contact.
Physical game so far. Like to see it.
Yeah, for sure. Then just minutes later, she gets the rebound off her teammate and puts it back for another and one.
Tough bucket again by her.
Yeah, great play. In the fourth, Central Cambria was scoring from deep as well from this 3 from Elena Long.
Long range 3 by her there.
She made it look easy. That shot would be the final nail in the coffin, sealing Central Cambria's win, giving them back-to-back District 6 championships. Central Cambria would take home the championship with a score of 55-45. Central Cambria will go on to play Our Lady of the Sacred Heart Catholic School this Friday, and Cambria Heights will go on to play Troy area this Friday as well.
Staying at Aloysius, later that night, the Bishop Guilford Marauders took on the Forest Hill Rangers in the District 6 Boys 3A Basketball Championships. Before the game, the Forest Hill fans are bringing the energy up the match. Way to go, boys. Way to show out.
Students were doing great tonight showing out.
Kicking things off in the first quarter of the Marauders with 1, 2, 3 passes to get the 3 from Alex Krimmel. Bang! Good coffin corner three by Alex.
Great team play, too.
Just a few plays later, the Marauders are right back at it with the ball movement. This time, Tyler Leitner drains the three. Bishop Guilfoyle is a well-oiled machine out there.
Definitely celebrating that with that one.
Forest Hills not backing down without a fight, though, with Dylan Stohan hitting the buzzer beater before the half, giving Forest Hills a little spark.
Who doesn't love a good buzzer beater?
In the third, Stohan pulls a nasty crossover, then dishes it to Nathan Gabany for the bucket. One dribble, put it up, big man, way to go.
Great play.
Late in the fourth quarter, Tyler Leitner hits the layup and starts going wild for the fans, giving BG a double-digit lead and all but guaranteeing their victory.
A dominant win right there.
Bishop Guilfoyle will go on to win 75-54, taking home the championship trophy. Bishop Guilfoyle will go on to play Ligonier Valley on Saturday, and Forest Hills plays Shadyside Academy on Saturday as well. Coming up, we bring you coverage from the high school boys wrestling regionals.
Plus, Penn State Wrestling prepares to host the Big Ten Wrestling Championships. Now here's games coming up in states for District 6 boys basketball teams. Schools from all over District 6 participated in high school wrestling regionals this past weekend.
We'll start in Altoona at the 2A Southwest Regional Tournament, where wrestlers from across the region try to earn their spot in states. Hosted in the Altoona High School Fieldhouse, we begin at 121 pounds. With Keegan Bassett and Max Dinges, it was balanced the entire time with strong scrambles until the second period. Bassett broke the deadlock. Another point added on later from the escape from Digis as he's stalling. Keegan Bassett will prevail 2-0 and become a two-time regional champion.
Now over to 133 pounds, Bald Eagles Tanner Gannell against Bishop McCourt's Austin Carfley. These two faced off in districts with Carfley coming out on top, and that was clearly at the top of Gannell's mind, as he would wrestle tough to claim revenge. Winning 4-2 over Austin Carfley to become back-to-back regional champ.
Moving to 145 pounds, Bald Eagles' Caden Judas had his work cut out for him against two-time champion Bo Bassett of Bishop McCourt. Judas would avoid Bassett for the first half of the first period, but once Bo got hold of him, he didn't let go, winning by tech fall, 21-6, to become a three-time champion with his eyes set on states.
At 189 pounds, Tyrone's Kyle Scott and Derry area's Brady Brown squared off, both searching for their first regional championship. Scott showed his class using a nifty pick for his second takedown of the match and route to victory. After falling in the finals last season, Kyle Scott redeemed himself, winning 7-0.
Finally, at 215 pounds, we go to the big poise. Huntington's Landon Erdman faces McCourt's Marquez Gordon. Using his strength, Erdman took down Gordon multiple times, getting back points each time, earning 8 back points during the match as he routed Gordon, defeating him 16-0 and winning the Southwest Regionals.
Our reporter Mac Leach was on scene in Altoona for the tournament. Mac, what did you see?
Thanks, guys. I'm standing right here where the 2A Southwest Regional Finals just took place. And District 6 dominated the matches tonight.
Wrestlers from District 6 won 7 of the 13 weight classes in regionals. For many, including Tyrone's Kyle Scott, they notched their first regional win.
Just another step, so I mean, I'm looking forward to states and stuff, but I mean, I kind of plan on doing this. I've worked really hard all year, all summer, so I mean, it's just coming as expected, but I think it's really cool, so yeah.
Bishop McCourt has dominated the wrestling scene all year, including having 2 of the top 3 nationally ranked wrestlers. But it was Diamond in the Rough Emery Gunby that took the spotlight.
Working every day, stacking my days, training harder than everybody else. I know I work harder than everybody else, so it'll all pay off.
District 6 will have wrestlers from every weight class advancing to states, including Bald Eagles Tanner Gannell.
Working hard, keeping everything nice, solid, and consistent, and just believing in myself, and most importantly, it's a mental thing.
They'll have their work cut out for them as they head to the Giant Center in Hershey this weekend for the PIAA State Championships. Reporting for After the Whistle, I'm Mac Leach. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Mac. Now we'll take you over to the 3A tournament at Canon McMillan High School. We start at 121 pounds, where Penn State commit Landon Seiden out of Norwin faces Mateo Gallegos of Du Bois. It was close the entire match, going into overtime tied up 1-1. Gallegos gets the reversal late in the match to seal the win. Good move there. The match went to triple overtime where Gallegos won by a 3-2 decision.
Moving to 133, it's Altoona's Braden Weaver taking on Moon Area's Kale Yannick. Weaver had a strong heading into the third up 2-1, but Yannick came back, notching 4 points late in the third period to get the win. Yannick won by a 5-2 decision to take the regional title.
Next up, at 152-pound State College's James Whitbread faces Franklin Regional's Michael Ruane. Whitbread had controlled the whole match, getting takedowns in both the first and the third period. Whitbread would take the regional title, winning by a 7-2 decision.
Jumping to 172, we take a look at Penn State head coach's son, Tage Sanderson, out of State College, facing Zach LeBrier of Thomas Jefferson. Sanderson had a dominant performance, getting 3 takedowns through the match, while LeBrier only got 1. Sanderson would take the 13-6 decision for his regional title.
Finally, we go to 189 pounds, where Bellefonte's Jackson Long takes on Cannon McMillan's Bryce Collins in the third-place match. It was a close match going in the third, tied up at 0-0, but action started late, as Bryce Collins got a takedown with 15 seconds left in the third period. Bryce Collins would take the third by a 3-2 decision. Both will advance the states this weekend.
Coming up, we'll take you to the BJC for a Big Ten wrestling tournament preview.
Plus, we'll take a look at more Penn State sports action. Now here's a look at games from District 6 in States for Girls.
Welcome back to After the Whistle. For the first time since 2021, the Big Ten's best wrestlers will meet in State College this weekend for the Big Ten Championships. Our reporter Massimo Manfro is on scene at the Bryce Jordan Center to tell us what we need to know for Saturday.
The NCAA regular season may be over, but all eyes turn here to the Bryce Jordan Center for the magnum opus, the Big Ten Wrestling Championship, hosted right here in University Park, Pennsylvania. The Nittany Lions have 6 1 seeds in the tournament and no wrestler seated below number 7. Starting at 133 pounds with Marcus Blaze. He has had a dream freshman campaign, a 19-0 record with bonus points in every match, powered by his compact approach and defense. Over to 165 pounds, Mitchell Messenbrink. The Hodge hopeful looks to earn his 3rd Big Ten championship in a season where he is top 10 in the nation at Falls. Now Levi Haynes at 174 pounds, the only senior in this starting lineup, looking to go 4 for 4 in Big Ten championships in his final matches here in University Park. The Nittany Lions and the rest of the Big Ten will leave it all out on the mat here in University Park. For now, we'll head it back to you, Owen.
Thanks, Massimo. Penn State and Syracuse faced off on Saturday in the AHA semifinals for the second game of the series, after the Nittany Lions made orange juice Friday, cruising to a 7-0 victory in the first matchup. Penn State takes the ice, hoping to sweep, getting those girls out there ready to go.
Here we go.
Fresh off the plane from Milan, Tessa Janicki takes the feed from Caitlin Roberts, breaks up ice, and snipes it over Ava Drabeck's shoulder to open the scoring late in the first period.
We love our gold medalists.
Absolutely. Now we're going to move on the power play. Syracuse wins the puck battle on the boards and tries to wrap it around. Jackson Kinsler picks up the rebound and shovels the puck in to tie the game in the second. Some momentum for the Orange.
For sure.
Later in the second period now, Penn State on the power play, passing the puck around their zone, setting it to Grace Outer, who flicks the wrister from the top of the circle for the go-ahead goal. Get up 2-1 there, and now Penn State's going to hang on to the lead and take it 2-1. With the victory, the Nittany Lions play Mercyhurst Saturday, looking for their 4th straight conference championship and their 2nd in the AHA.
Penn State men's basketball hosted the Iowa Hawkeyes last Saturday. Can they stop a tough traveling Iowa team looking to make a late March Madness run? Here we go in the BJC with the Nittany Lion getting the crowd fired up for Big Ten basketball.
Love our Nittany Lion there, way to go.
Yes, we do. We start in the first half with Ivan Juric playing bully ball, gets into the chest of the defender for the easy hook shot.
Way to absorb the contact and go up. Good play by the big man.
Iowa responds with ball movement as Tavion Banks swings it to the corner to Cooper Koch for a wide open 3. Bang. Caden Mingo now giving some motivation to his big man. Now late in the second half with Mingo injured, Iowa took advantage as Koch gets the ball, pumps and drives to the rim for the and 1. Look at him drive up there.
Way to finish through contact.
In need of a bucket here, Penn State looks to the men of the hour, Freddie Dillon and Josh Reed. Juric feeds it to Reed in the paint for the tough layup. Great play right there. Penn State pulled the team in the game out of the fire late, winning 71-69. Penn State moves to 12-17 and plays Ohio State tonight, while Iowa drops to 20-9 and plays number 3 Michigan tomorrow night.
Wrapping up our Penn State sports coverage is men's lacrosse, who took on Yale this past weekend. Right out of the gate, Penn State's Kyle Lehman finds Jack Iantuano. He's just crashing the back post and makes an aerial quick stick to open the scoring. The very next play, the Nittany Lions swinging around to find an open Hunter Aquino, who buries it. Top shed. Look at this, Selly. Boom. Later in the first quarter, Yale gets their first points off a risky pass over the middle to Luke Pascal, who puts it in. Way to get Yale on the board there. Penn State back on the attack as Mark Waters dives across the crease and gets the score, but the ref says, wait a second, point it the other way, and head over to Coach Jeff Tramboni, who threw the challenge flag, and the call was overturned. Penn State now up 7-1.
Doesn't hurt to get a challenge.
Yale down now 11-2, needing a spark, and they get one from a missile from Sean Grogan. Now Penn State trying to put the game away. It's John Considine, makes a nice swim dodge, fakes a pass, and sends a rope bottom right for the score. Even faked out our cameraman on that one. The Nittany Lions are going to dominate this one, winning 17-7. Penn State moves to 3-2 and plays Cornell this Saturday.
Well, Owen, the Nittany Lions picked up a couple big wins this past weekend.
Absolutely. Now, Emily Suppley has our best 3 plays from the week.
Thanks, guys. There were multiple thrilling plays this week on the mat, the ice, and the court, and here are your top 3. Starting at number 3, Cooper Deputy takes Mason Kessiker to the mat. Deputy flips him on his back and traps his shoulders while Kessiker is struggling to escape. Deputy will score the pin. Number 2 is at the rink where Penn State women's hockey begins to set up in their offensive zone. With time trickling down in the second period, the puck is passed to Grace Outwater, who rips it through traffic and buries it in the back of the net. The goal secured the Nittany Lions a place in the AHA championship game. The top play of the week takes us to the District 6 3A championship. The Bishop Guilfoyle Marauders are playing an exciting game of tic-tac-toe before Alex Krimmel takes the shot and sinks it. Those were your top 3 plays of the week. Back to you, Owen and Julia.
We had some great action this week, didn't we?
Absolutely, and that's all for this week's episodes of After the Whistle. Tune in next time for more coverage of District 6 and Penn State sports. I'm Owen Buckholtz.
And I'm Julian Alani. For updates about the show and more coverage of District 6 and Penn State sports, follow us on social media at ATWPSU. We'll see you in 2 weeks right here on After the Whistle.